What's going on, Blues? Welcome back to Life as an Evertonian. This is our reaction to David Moyes' press conference, which was held this morning with a tough away game to our rivals, Liverpool, in the Merseyside derby. He was asked the question in regards to Jared Branthwaite, Mikalenko, how far are they away? And he's led on that they're near, you know. Whether we're going to see him, um, especially Mikalenko in this game. I don't think we'd see Jared, but I think there is a chance that we could see Mikalenko in this game. And obviously, in my pre-match review video yesterday, I think it's an important position for us in how we're gonna set up. But he has also said in this press conference this morning that a few players, he's not named who, but have got they've got a couple of knocks. So we might see some changes, Blues. I think Njai had a bit of a knock, didn't he, last week, but he featured, he played. You know, I don't know if he sustained that from when he played for Senegal and the in the international break. Um, he was asked about Jared if he, as and when he comes back in, but also how well Michael Keane has performed. And obviously, we all know that Michael Keane has been playing absolutely superbly well. And yeah, it would be difficult for him to give up the shirt for Jared to come back. But listen, boys, we need that squad. And, let's be honest, we know Jared is a key instrumental part to our defence. So it is an interesting one, Blues, in regards to some of the players with a few knocks. And obviously Moyes hasn't given much away in that presser this morning. So, he was obviously asked in regards to where Liverpool are, to where, Everton have been. We know where we've been over this last 3 years. It's not been great. He was asked in regards to the Merseyside derby, you know, how important it is to him, how excited does he get in and around it. He's very cool and calm, he's Moyes. He doesn't really give much away. He asked, what stands out for him in a Merseyside derby. He didn't even give an answer for that. He said, I can't think off the top of my head. Um, because he's a manager who always thinks forward. And we have to forget about where we've been, and we are doing slowly but surely. And this game this weekend will really indicate where this current Everton team are. It's a massive chance for us to go and make a statement. These have won 4 games in the league. They've won the other night in the Champions League. They're probably favourites to win the league. They're probably first to second favourites to win the Champions League, just like David Moyes has indicated today. And he was even said about, the players that we've brought in, the money that we've spent, but in retrospect to what Liverpool has spent, he mentioned that one of their players has been the amount Everton have spent this summer. So Blues, it's going to be a tough game. We know that. But last season, I thought we played really well in both Merseyside derbies. I thought we were unlucky at home not to get the win. I thought we were unlucky not to get something at Anfield. Beto was unlucky not to score. So it's going to be interesting to see who's out tomorrow, who's coming in tomorrow. Again, very imperative and important. The Mikalenko name on the team sheet, that position at left back, because fundamentally, if he's not available, then you hope Jimmy Gardner's available to slot in at left back. I've indicated I feel if that is the case, Merlin Rowe should start in midfield. I like Timur Aburam, but I would like to see the lad thrown in. And what a perfect game to get thrown in at. In at the deep end. We saw a cameo from him when he came on at Villa. So Blues a cards to the chest press conference, like it always is, really, with Moyes. Um, we have to be ready to win those duels, those 50-50s. We've got to act like a coiled spring and soak up the pressure and hit him on the counter attack. And we've got to take the game to him and create chances. And when we create those chances, the game's not complicated. We've got to take them. We've got to play in those wide areas. But I want to see balls getting whipped into the box. I don't want to see overplay. Um, so, Blues, let me know your thoughts. Go and check out the press conference. This is our reaction to it. Um, Obviously, we will be producing content probably around 3 o'clock tomorrow after the game. When the game is finished, I'm not going to the game, so I'll be straight in here. So, yeah, Blues, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Click that bell to turn on post notifications. Up the toffees. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you in the next one.